Okay, hi you guys. Today I'm gonna do a video about GoVaLo attack. Um, I wish I had still had a video about the GoVaLo attack, but unfortunately those world records already gone, so I can only do GoVaLo replay at Tahoe 9, which is still I think it's pretty fun. Alright, so let's show the first one. We're gonna look at the base first. We can look at here. Alright, so basically when you do GoVaLo, which is Golem, Vox, and Balloons, those are the three principal troops you bring. And of course you need some wizards, wallbreaker, and sometimes you need witchers and some other cleaning up troops. I think at Town Hall 9 the real challenge is how to make the composition of your troops. Because people will ask how many golem you bring, how many vox, how many balloons. Well, each base is different. You have to design, customize your troops for each specific base. And that's why a lot of people choose Gowipes or GoWiWis, and it's a lot easier because almost every single ones you do the same thing. So for, let's say for this base, I decided to bring 2 golem. The reason is, you see, here's the 3 archer tower here. Alright, those 3 archer tower, when you are trying to attack from this side, those 3 archer tower will hitting your golems. But you can see they are not ideally overlapping, so the only, maybe the only place will be in front of this dark storage. There's small overlapping. When you send a golem in, all these 3 archer tower may be shooting at a golem. It's pretty hard to position that place. So you will end up with your golem, if you go to the middle, then one of the archer tower on this side will shooting at your wizards. You will lose some wizards, or you have to use king to tank it. Well, king sometimes you will go sideways, which you don't want to. So for that reason, I bring 2 golem. Also, because you see in this base the point defense actually pretty maxed, so these will kill your golem pretty quick if you don't if you only bring 1 golem. All right. Luckily, I mean, this is kind of a rush base. The war is low and the hero is low too, but I think Expo is level 2. I forgot the level of Telsa. I think it is Telsa between these 2 archer tower here. There's 1 Tesla here. Once you decided the number of golem, then you're looking at how many looms you have. So in this base, you see, once I had the this front side, the bottom left side cleared, I jump spell, go to the core. The core is wide open. I can claim all the core with the Vox. And the only thing left is the defense here. These are the defense that left I need to deal with. Alright, so the way you look at it is how many defense are you able to attack in the air you need to deal with. So basically you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those 6 defense you need to deal with. Of course, it'll possibly tell us, but sometimes it's hard to estimate everything. So basically those the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, 6 defense you need to deal with. So for each one you bring 2 balloon. So it'll be total 12 balloon. But usually after look at this, you will notice, like, this arch tower you will be likely will be deal with early by your archer tower, by your archer queen or something. So probably can reduce it, and also because all these defense actually can reach to the core, like this archer tower and this archer tower and this archer tower actually can hitting the core. So probably provide a little bit better tanking. So for that reason, you can reduce the balloons. Also because you have 2 golems. So, and what's left is how many Vox. Because you have 2 golems, you have better tanking. So you don't really need that much of box. I think I bring 8 or 9, something like that, box, and the rest was wizards. And I decided not to bring, not to roll the CC because it's pretty hard for the position I'm trying to roll. I probably could have bring a few hogs to roll, but I don't want to because I feel like this is quite open. I will use a rage anyway to deal with it, and I think yeah, I bring 2 rage, 1 heal, and 1 jump spell. I didn't make a crucial mistake, which eventually didn't cost a raid because the wall break didn't break. Wall was killed by the smaller. I didn't time right because too much going on at the Town Hall 9 attack. So, alright, let's look at attack. Okay, so start right away, didn't use the wizard, clean the side first, then axe got down first, level 3 got on from this side. Oh, you see the two balloon, not balloon, the 2 wall breaker was got killed, but I do have time to really clean the create a 5-0, and the king was hitting the wall, which I didn't use the ability because I don't want to lose that when we get it to core. And I dropped the jump spell here that there's both golem can go in. You see the box down, box going to the core, a rage and healing spell together, and basically will kill all the CC troops and the air defense and town hall, everything. Also notice I don't have the poison spell because I was upgrading my the spell factory. So you can see the balloons down to kill the other build, the backhand defense, and I do lost. I mean, you will see actually 10 probably is not enough because the tails are pop up. So I lost the top of the left side balloons, and I actually kind of forgot the rage. I used it at the end. Eventually, balloon kind of get a benefit to it, and I do have 1 balloon left, and then get everything. Alright, now it's just cleaning time, so I think I have enough time because I had a few minis. When you do like any type of attack involving balloons, you bring a few minis. It will really helps you to speed up the cleanup. You'll see I bring two golem, 10 vox, and 10 balloons. I probably can reduce maybe to 9 vox, add 2 more balloons maybe, I don't know. 9 wizards because the funnel is pretty wide. I need those amount of wizard. So I do bring 1 witches to help kind of clean up. One way you can customize it a little bit differently. Maybe reduce wizard to add balloons to help. Actually, you can see the balloon wasn't quite get that yet. Alright, let's see the second attack. It's another GoVaLo. I think it's on number 5. Oh, it did pretty well this war. I did 2 GoVaLo and 3 star. Now you can see this space a little bit different, but this one actually a little bit easier because you see all the air defense in the core. And for this base, I decided to bring 1 golem. The reason you see here, all these defense was shooting at this area. 1 golem in, everything was shooting this golem, including the queen. So I have nothing to worry about when you go in. The wizards, I won't lose any wizards until I reach the core. Alright, and you see this side, this C side has no defense at all. And also also for this one, you see the core is pretty small. Right? I can break to the end, but I won't reach all the defenses. So I need a lot more balloons. I think I bring 15 balloons. So I bring 15 balloons to really to make sure that all the defense is reached. You'll see kind of here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I bring 15s or something like more similar to twice to that. But actually, what I did was I used two balloon to lure, two balloon and hogs to lure the CC. This is a cleanup tag. I know what's in the CC. I know there's a Vox and witches in the CC, and I used the witches to kill the CC because I only had one golem, so I have more troops space for the DPS. So I had bring extra witches. Actually, that was a mistake. I lost all both the witches, and I bring I think more Vox, and so help the DPS and the more balloons to clean up. I think it's exactly the same spell. Let's look at it. I think it's the same amount of Vox actually, 10 Vox. Alright, you see 2 balloon down. I know there's a Vox in the CC, so I sent one more hog in to make sure everything come out. Then I made one mistake here. I should drop the Barbarian first. I dropped the Witchers first. Everything targets the Witchers, so I lost both Witchers very quickly. But luckily, my Queen was able to kill the Witchers. Otherwise, I kind of may lose the whole raid. So I was quite lucky. You can see, I was very lucky that the Queen for some reason didn't shooting the skeleton, shooting the Witcher first. Alright, the one golem, max golem down, the king down to kill the queen, which is a pretty bad placement. Alright, this time I think I timed the wall break right. So the wall break the wall, the first wall down, all the box down, jump spell, everything in. Alright, you can see everything go in, and rage, a heal, another rage, I think. But this time there's no CC to deal with. You know, more troops. You can see this raid is very quick. I think it's a little over 2 minutes. You can see once the raid happened, everything went down so quick. You can see at this time this raid is over because my golem in the box still tanking, and my balloons already get all the point defense outside. Actually, you see most balloon didn't even get converged to the core, so I got like half, maybe 10, maybe 12 balloons survived, and most Vox survived. The queen and the king both ability was actually didn't use. So I mean, it's pretty bad base, but still, like, did it pretty good. Alright, so let's fast forward, close this. Alright, let's look at two more that didn't finish. I mean, we didn't get the 3-star, but I think it's both is pretty good raid. Just small mistake, and we just improving a little bit more, we could get 3-star. Alright, this base, the same idea. I mean, this is very easy to lure the CC. I mean, actually the CC kill power is bad, that's why it didn't get, one of the reasons it didn't get 3-star. You see the point defense here. These 3 is okay, can shooting at all the golems in. But you see here, this one is pretty bad position in the wizard tower. Once the golem in, if you only have one golem, and then there's a pretty high chance that some of the defense was shooting at your funnel troops. So I think a 2 golem is more secure, and also you see the defense this base is quite compact. Unlike the other 2 bases was pretty widespread. You really don't need the tank. Don't really need to tank all the defense at the same time. But this one, you need to tank most defense at the same time. You need a better tanking. That's why this one's 2 golems, and I think something similar would be 9, 10 Vox, and I think it's about a similar amount of balloons. We can look at it. Circus says much better heroes and high Vox. Actually 9 Vox, 10 balloons. Yeah, you see here, I mean, it's very easy to lure, but one of the reasons he made exactly the same mistake. He dropped the Witchers first instead of drop other troops, so he actually lost the Witchers lost a few Wizard, but the good thing is that the Queen actually got it. Actually, he had a level 15 Queen, was pretty strong. Alright, now it's the funnel stuff. Golem down. I think it should send the max golem first, but he has a level 4 golem, but so it's pretty good too. I think wall breakdown. Actually, the wall breaker didn't break the wall, but anyway, it's almost finished. Both golem in, and jump spell. I think the king. He should drop the king quicker, but anyway. Yeah, I should save the witch, which actually helps for cleaning up. Anyway, the king's in, rage to core, everything inside, rage, heal, so everything down very quick. Alright, here's the mistake. He shouldn't drop this side balloon first, and it dropped 4 just way too many. Drop the backhand because of the air sweeper. Should have dropped those 4 first. Then by the time that these done, then drop more from this side. But I mean, you can see still, he has a lot of balloon left. You know, he finished all the defenses, but just didn't have enough kill squad, because the reason is he lost like maybe 3 wizards when he fought the CC troops, and also the queen wasn't in the best position to kind of claim, because he sent his queen on the side, which when the side was no one's tanking, he lost his queen. So because of that, he didn't get the raid finished, but it was a pretty good attack in my opinion. Alright, that's the last one's my last one, attacking my last wall. I didn't finish either, but I think it's kind of worth showing as well. What's another GoVaLo? I kind of like it. The GoVaLo attack, it's pretty fun. Interesting. Okay, you see this one's kind of a little odd base, but same idea, the air defense in the core. So the back end's completely exposed, actually too exposed actually on the ground, so it makes it even more simple. So you will see this base is kind of, the problem was the tanking, so because the defense was out here, like these, you probably need two golems to tank it, but the problem is you need a wall break to really reach the core, unless you bring 2 jumper to jump it. I mean, I want a jump spell here, right, in this area to jump here, but the problem is you have the defense here, right? These defenses be troublesome. So what I did was use balloon. One of the reasons I didn't finish, I kind of wasted a bit of time on killing these point defense. I used a balloon to kill these 2 defense and these 3 defense, and through the CC and kill the queen. That's why I did it. At the beginning of the raid was doing that. Then use 1 golem down, jump spell in the core, everything down, funnel, everything went in. I think I just didn't have enough troops to clean up the whole thing. I think that's the mistake. Was wasted a bit of time at the beginning. Oh, also I think the CC kill wasn't good enough. I think that was the last one I did have the poison spell. You see both didn't went down. Kind of wasted. This wasted like maybe 10 seconds. Something like that. If I had if I know this is not going down, if I send 3 balloon in the beginning, I probably can save that 10 seconds. I probably will got it. Like here, see, and this one I have bring more box, because you see, because at the beginning of the raid I used balloons to kill some of the defenses, much less defense left. Alright, I bring stuff together, I drop the poison spell, I think I just fast forward here. Alright, so then I used Witcher's Archer and get the last one. The box and the last wizard. Alright, got on down, and I think a jump spell was your front load? Yeah, jump spell. You see, when you do box, front load is really important. You have to clear all the trash building, otherwise the box will go wide to the side. So okay, so you see the box coming. I probably should have reduced the box. I really don't need that many box. But anyway, rage spell, and another reason I probably should have bring another rage instead of heal. You see, I bring 2 heals. Alright, the balloon's a little bit late, I think, also, because you see the air defense was down like maybe 2 seconds ago. So the balloon travel really needs some time. It wasn't like ideal time to really travel that. But you can see I just didn't have enough time, and all the box was doing the cleaning, but it wasn't enough. The queen's still alive, actually. You can see. Sorry, was didn't have time to finish. All right, I think that's it. That's all the 4 GoVaLo attack at Town Hall 9. Hope you guys like it, and thank you. Bye bye.